What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
The Hollywood Reporter called Jenna Ortega the next big thing, but all big things start with small beginnings. And this actress's success began with commercials. The audition for the commercial went pretty smoothly. She felt like she nailed the audition, and she even got called back. Eventually, she landed the job and got to appear in the company's commercial. Jenna Ortega started acting when she was just 6 years old. Her mother was a nurse, and she still found the time to drive her from Coachella Valley to Los Angeles and back for a small commercial audition. She has 3 older and 2 younger siblings in a family of 8. From the age of 6 until age of 10, her mother was driving her to and from auditions as she kept landing more and more roles. She's only 20, and she has won 2 Imagine Awards for Stuck in the Middle and Elena of Avalor, and an MTV Movies and TV Awards for Most Frightened Performance for Scream. They call her a star on the rise, and she has more roles under her belt than some middle-aged actors we know. But all that success came with big sacrifices.
Wanna help me catch some invisible nasties? You know, those little germs that head in your mouth?
The actress has openly stated that because of her career, she didn't get to experience high school like all normal kids. She never attended classes like the regular kids, and didn't even go to her prom and graduation. But we think as she looks back on all these missed teenage milestones, she should still remember that she was sacrificing it all for something greater, like her first TV appearance in 2012. When Jenna Ortega was 10 years old, she appeared in Rob. In fact, this was not only the first time she appeared on TV, but it was also the first time she got to meet a celebrity. But meeting Rob Schneider wasn't as special as meeting Cheech from Cheech and Chong. After appearing in one episode of Rob, Jenna was later cast in an episode from CSI, New York. There she played a girl by the name of Amy Moore. Then, 2013 was the first big year for Jenna. She smashed that like button, just like you should do if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, Jenna was cast in 2 majorly successful movies. The first one was Iron Man 3, where she played the vice president's daughter. The second major movie of the year was Insidious Chapter 2, where Jenna portrayed the role of Annie. We don't need to tell you how well these movies performed at the box office.
People who've been afflicted by...
Who's the lady?
What lady, honey?
In addition to these 2 giant roles in a single year, she also got to appear in a single episode of Days of Our Lives, where she portrayed a girl by the name of Haley. In 2014, Jenna Ortega landed a recurring role in the dramedy titled Rake. It was an American adaptation of a popular Australian show of the same name. And this is probably where things started picking up for Jenna. In 2014, she was cast as young Jane Villanueva, and she had a recurring role until 2019. Then she even starred in her very first comedy where she played Mary Ann in The Little Rascals Save the Day. The following year, she got to appear in Afterwards, where she played Anna Chapa. The American movie was shot in Costa Rica, so she got to do a little traveling for the movie. Her biggest role at the time came from a Netflix show titled Richie Rich. In it, Jenna Ortega was part of the main cast, where she played a girl by the name of Darcy. Darcy was a gold digger who was with Richie just because she wanted to spend his money. This was definitely not a role you want to be known for, and in that regard, it was a good thing the show got panned.
You blasted through the ceiling into my gorilla habitat.
Of all the days to wear banana lip gloss.
And after all of those struggles, after all of those minor roles, Jenna finally caught the break she was looking for. She got to star in her very own show on the Disney Channel. From 2016 until 2018, Jenna Ortega played the leading role of Harley Diaz in a show called Stuck in the Middle. The only other show she had at the time to devote part of her attention to was in Elena of Avalor. In this animated adventure series, Jenna brought Princess Isabel to life using nothing but her voice. She was part of the main cast from 2016 until 2020. Near the end of the year, seeing the success of the show, they released a television movie titled Elena and the Secret of Avalor, where Jenna got to reprise her role in this 1-hour animated movie. Since filming Afterwards in 2015, the first movie that Jenna was a part of was titled Saving Flora. There she played a character by the name of Dawn, but the movie wasn't so popular. The same goes for her 2019 role called Worm, where she portrayed a character named Susie.
My dad says the circus is a city without a zip code.
See that mountain?
Her television career followed pretty much the same trajectory in 2018 and 2019. In 2018, she landed an audition for Izzy, a single-episode character on Bizaardvark, and in 2019, she had the chance to be the voice actress behind Gabriela Espinosa in Big City Greens. Even though Jenna had a reoccurring role on the show, that doesn't change the fact that she has voiced only 3 episodes so far. Maybe she'll have a bigger role in the future, but that's that for now. The biggest Netflix break came in 2019 when Jenna Ortega landed a leading role in the psychological thriller titled You. In it, she played Ellie Alves, a main role for an entire 2nd season. In 2020, Jenna Ortega got to play a character by the name of Phoebe Atwell in The Babysitter: Killer Queen. It was a black horror comedy film that starred Judah Lewis, Jenna Ortega, Emily Allen Lind, and others.
Hey, Ginger Pop. Move your ass and lift the yoga.
In just 1 year, Jenna Ortega got to smash that subscribe button, just like you should do if you haven't already. But no, seriously now. She got to star in an American comedy miniseries titled Home Movie: The Princess Bride. Jenna's character was Princess Buttercup, and she played in only 1 episode. 2020 might have been a bad year for some, but for Jenna, it was probably one of the most successful years of her career. She landed a 3rd animated series called Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, where she had one of the main voice roles. If you've watched the show, then you'll know her as Brooklyn. In 2021, Jenna Ortega took a break from TV and focused mainly on movies. That same year, she played the leading role of Katie Torres in the American family comedy movie called Yes Day. However, there was also the year where she landed the biggest movie of her movie career. The Fallout was a critically acclaimed movie directed by Megan Park and starring Jenna Ortega as Veda Cavell. She played alongside the unforgettable Maddie Ziegler. In the movie, she plays a high schooler who tries to navigate through life after suffering immense trauma at school. If you ask us, Jenna Ortega deserved an Oscar for this role.
May I go to the restroom?
Sure.
2022 was the year for both movies and TV shows. When it comes to movies, Jenna Ortega played Tara Carpenter in the popular horror franchise Scream. Then she also played a character by the name of Sky Willow in the movie Studio 666. And of course, Lorraine Day in a movie called X. Her portrayal of Tara Carpenter was so good that in 2023 they called her back for Scream 6. And how can we forget Jenna Ortega playing Wednesday Addams in the smash hit show on Netflix that bears her character's name, Wednesday?
Did you really think my highly trained olfactory sense wouldn't pick up on the faint whiff of neroli and bergamot?
Alongside stellar cast members and legendary director Tim Burton, we can only imagine what's in store for Jenna's future. Check out these videos next.